Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using Sola laser technology. The Sola laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
Welcome to the KSL Real Estate Show. Hear updates on the national and local Utah real estate markets. We cover residential and commercial properties. Plus, get inspiring ideas to make your house a home from our sponsor, Osmond Designs. Here's Heather Osmond and Jeff Caplan on KSL News Radio.
Welcome to the KSL Real Estate Show. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem.
Yes, they are. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a great day. The weather is incredible, and Mother's Day is right around the corner. So if you're looking for the perfect gift for your moms in your life, please come visit Osmond Designs. We have luxury furniture and designer accessories and unforgettable home decor. Of course, I'm a little biased because I get to do a lot of the buyings, but we do have gifts that truly make a home feel beautiful. So stop on in to Osmond Designs. Today, we are thrilled to welcome one of Utah's most respected financial institutions. Mountain America Credit Union is back on the show with us, and we have Dave Hillyard. He's the Director of Business Lending Credit on the show. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you so much for having me.
Business in Utah is booming, and I feel like we've never had a business lending credit person on the show. So this is going to be amazing. I'm a business owner. This is near and dear to my heart. And just wanted to introduce you, let you tell us all a little bit about who you are and how you became involved with Mountain America Credit Union.
Sure, you bet. Well, thank you for having me on. They do try to keep the business lending people in the background, so to speak, at Mountain America, in the sense that we are really a consumer-facing team that provides lending opportunities for all sorts of different products, meaning mortgages, credit cards, and of course vehicle loans as well. But Mountain America also does business lending, and that's the space that I'm in at Mountain America. So I've been with Mountain America 20 years, all within the business lending space. And for those wondering, well, what is business lending exactly? Business lending is providing financing to either business owners or investors. So if you think of a business owner like yourself, you're looking to collect financing to make payroll or to purchase a building, various expenses that go along with owning a business or owning real estate. In the same factor, we look at providing financing for investors. So if you want to purchase an apartment building or you want to purchase a retail strip center, we would provide financing for that. So Mountain America has a team dedicated to that. We have an SBA program that provides specific financing opportunities for owner-occupants, again, business owners. And we're well known in the industry, specifically in Utah, and the footprint that we have for those types of SBA loans. So we really are excited about providing that awareness in the market, in the community, because financial institutions have an opportunity to provide great financing opportunities for business owners here in the Utah market.
And, all across the Wasatch Front, you've seen Mountain America. You have over 100 branches across Utah and the Intermountain West, including dozens of convenient locations throughout the Wasatch Front. I love that you give back to this community. Not only are you helping all of us invest in our own community, but then you have an incredible charitable organization that you support this community, which is huge.
Yeah, it's a focus. It's a focus of Mountain America, the board of directors, the CEO as well, is to have brick and mortar, so to speak. And so where maybe other institutions have scaled back on their locations, Mountain America has leaned into it. And we have found that our members want to have touch points and be in person and have that interaction where they can sit down with somebody that can understand and assess their situation and then provide advice and assistance to get to that next stage of financing or whatever their financial dreams are. So with those 100 locations, I don't anticipate those will slow down. But again, being in the communities that we serve and then putting more resources where those branches are there's a lot of demand there.
Mountain America Credit Union helps Utah families with mortgages, refinancing, auto loans, savings, business lending, which, we have Dave here. He's the expert on with us today, financial planning, and so much more. Let's talk about interest rates. That's a hot topic right now. Give us your feel on that. Things going up, things going down.
Yeah, so interest rates, if you have a lot of liquidity and you have some cash reserves, you're probably smiling right now, right? The interest rates have been high for those that have liquidity and can earn interest, right? Conversely, of course, the way interest rates work, on the lending side, those interest rates are a little bit higher. So there is that balance in the market, and that's just the economic cycle of how that goes. That said, for lending, I think it has probably slowed down lending a little bit. In the housing market as well, you don't see as much transactions as maybe we did when rates were low, and I would suggest those were abnormally low due to the pandemic and the like. That said, there still are opportunities, and that's where Mountain America can really shine. Talking to a branch representative or within the business lending space specifically, we can have that conversation and still ensure that where there's a viable deal, we can provide that opportunity for financing. So yes, interest rates are high, and you probably have some that are on the sidelines waiting for them to come down a little bit. Plenty of opportunities still to provide some financing opportunities to keep that business cycle open.
And you really do provide a lot of creative lending strategies. There's buy-down programs, there's refinancing conversations, and buyers are really just adjusting to those expectations. And you are experts. When I walk into a Mountain America Credit Union, there are multiple people there that are basically introducing themselves and saying, how can I help you? And you can get free advice, and really they tailor to what your needs are, which I really appreciate.
I love that. And again, what you've just described right there is our philosophy. As a credit union, we give back to our members, and that's credit unions nationwide, but specifically Mountain America, where we have a membership or a relationship. We want to make sure that we are providing the best value, which means products and services, low rates on the lending side, as low as they can be, so to speak, and conversely on the deposit side. So our intention and our mission is to really have that conversation, understand the situation that the individual is in, and find ways to provide consolidated debt, the lowest payment possible, and we do that by having those initial assessment conversations. And that is regardless of what branch you go into. If you call into the call center, if you go into the branch, that is the expectation of whoever it is that's having that conversation. So, and that's where word of mouth travels, and we have opportunity to just increase our membership base as that word of mouth travels that, hey, Mountain America makes a difference in my financial situation, and they truly want to understand how to make it better.
And I would describe it as a real member-focused structure, so to speak. There's Utah roots and local decision-making. It's all over your website, which I think is incredible. Personalized lending, community involvement that I talked about previously, and then financial education, which I don't know about you, but I didn't learn a lot of these things in high school. I wish those were the classes that we had to take, because there's a lot of things in school that I learned that I've never used, and I wish I would have learned about credit cards and interest rates and how to write a check. I had no idea.
Yeah.
All those things are more important than ever, and getting into a home is very, very difficult.
Right.
It's something I worry about for my own kids. You just have to get in the market as quickly as possible. And we're lucky because Utah real estate is still very, very strong, and Utah continues to outperform much of the country in population growth and demand. And are you still optimistic about Utah real estate, Dave?
Boy, am I ever. You just look at the population growth that we have here for the state, and there's plenty of demand. And What's really interesting for Utah is that we have so many different industries, and they're all largely thriving. So whether that's within the financial services industry or medical industry, academics, of course, the industrial space, there's plenty of opportunities for Mountain America to help provide that financing for and depository relationship with all of those different industries. And so Utah has been and will continue to be set for success because of that growth that we have and plenty of opportunity going forward.
For sure. And one thing I'm seeing at Osmond Designs is that people are still investing in their homes. Even when people aren't moving, they seem to be remodeling, refreshing spaces, and making their home feel more meaningful. There are 40 Utah Valley Parade homes alone, and there is more money being invested in these parade homes than any other year, which is incredible. Today, we're talking to Mountain America Credit Union about real estate, about lending, interest rates, and financial strategies for Utah families. We have Dave Hillyard. He's the Director of Business Lending Credit on the show with us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
There's a lot to love about Subaru because for 2026, Subaru has 7 recommended models from Consumer Reports. And the Forester and Crosstrek have been named top picks, an honor given to only 10 vehicles in the country. It's no wonder for the second year in a row, Subaru has been named the best overall automotive brand. Safe, reliable, trusted, loved. Subaru. Learn more at Subaru.com/CR. Consumer Reports does not endorse products or services. Get special offers at your local Subaru retailers.
Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using Sola laser technology. The Sola laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
From Geico Subconscious News, I'm Tammy Racing Thoughts, broadcasting from your brain. You think you live in a pretty safe place, but you just heard about a break-in 4 miles away, which isn't close, but it isn't far either, you know? Art Palpitations is on the scene.
I sure am, Tammy, and I don't even know why I drove out here, because as you know, you got customized renter's insurance through Geico, so your stuff is covered.
Oh, well, that's great. Any sign of crime there, Art?
Just some light littering, Tammy, but like they say, a little litter can lead to a lot.
Wise words. It feels good to worry less. It feels good to Geico.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did she have to fight a dragon?
Nope. She bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is good for more than just your smile. Many people don't know that the bacteria that causes gum disease can spread to other parts of the body, increasing your risk of high blood sugar levels, heart disease, or even Alzheimer's disease. Help lower your risk and keep your smile healthy with proper brushing, flossing, and regular dental visits. A healthy smile means a healthier you. We can help you get there. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
We're back with the KSL Real Estate Show, sponsored by Osmond Designs on KSL News Radio.
Welcome back to the KSL Real Estate Show. We're glad you're listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem.
Yes, they are. And it is Mother's Day tomorrow. So do not forget to buy something great for all the moms in your lives. And you know what's great? Osmond Designs, it's a one-size-fits-all. You know, those gift cards.
Okay, come on. Guys are listening and they want ideas. They don't want to hear commercials. So what do you sell that mom wants? Let's get this over with.
Okay, if you're on a budget, I love picture frames. An easy, amazing gift. Put your photo in there, whether it's you, yourself, your kids, your dog, whatever. You know, I'm a mom. I love those photos.
Okay, keep
those
going.
Those are priceless.
Keep going.
Your mom needs a spring-scented candle. I mean, let's be honest.
Come on.
It's an easy gift. One size fits all. We have a great assortment of the very best fragrances that are on the market right now. I always love pillows, Jeff. I know
it's
you
weird, love pillows.
But
half the time it's all we talk about.
We love pillows at Osmond Designs. They have to have the designer fabrics. They have to be down-filled, all the good things. But that really can transform a space and a room faster than anything else that you can do.
Some ideas to get everybody started, and you are open today. That's critically important.
We are open today until 6 p.m., so it's not too late. Stop by, and our entire store is an additional 20% off. So that's always great. And then last plug is Parade of Homes tickets. We mentioned it in the previous segment, but the Parade of Homes is coming up, and we have discount tickets. So stop by and grab your mom a free bag, a free lanyard, 2 Parade of Homes tickets. You're going to be the hero. And, want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. I love my mom so much, best friend in the whole wide world. So special shout out to my mom, who I admire and respect. And when I grow up, I want to be just like her. And that's just priceless. So love you, Mom, so much. Today we have Mountain America Credit Union on with us, specifically Dave Hillyard. He's the Director of Business Lending Credit. Dave, welcome back.
Hey, thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. You're awesome, by the way.
Wonderful.
I've been able to get to know you a little bit off air and on air, and we've never had a business lending credit person on the show before, specifically from Mountain America. You had mentioned that you've been with them for 20 years. That's incredible.
Yeah, 20 years. Mountain America has been a phenomenal organization to work for, and I've just loved seeing the growth, the success, and just the impact that we can make for our members. And that's not just on the walls, that's in our daily decisions. And that's what's kept me around for so long, and I love doing what I do.
So the American dream is to own a home, but then beyond that, commercial lending. Let's talk about that for a minute. I love investing in real estate. I've made more money in real estate than I've ever made selling sofas and candles. I'll tell you that. But it is so much fun, and it's an addiction. You get started, and you get that first mailbox money check, or first ACH, deposit into your account, and it's super exciting. Tell us a little bit, maybe some tips and tricks for investors that are interested in getting into the market.
Yeah, great question. I love that you've had a good experience there, because that's what we want to help foster, as well as we provide financing opportunities and really understand the member's situation, whether they want to own and occupy their property or if they're just looking for a commercial real estate investment opportunity. So my mind goes first towards, well, what do you own currently in real estate? What are some of the considerations that go into that? Well, you've got property taxes, you have insurance, right? You have, of course, your monthly payment to your lender. But understanding just the basics of keeping up real estate, there's maintenance that goes into that. Of course, you want to improve the property. But with respect to commercial lending, you also want to make sure that your property is attractive to a potential tenant. Or if you occupy the building, you want to make sure it's situated and improved such that you can operate out of that building. So with respect to opportunities in commercial lending, one of the biggest challenges, I guess I would say, is just that initial injection. A lender is going to look at your repayment ability, whether you have your business in that property or if you have tenants. The lender is going to want to see, Mountain America is going to want to see, the repayment ability. Do those leases satisfy the debt or the monthly payment in addition to your monthly expenses? Again, insurance, property taxes, and then utilities, those types of things. Because as a lender, you want to make sure you're putting that borrower or that member in the best financial position possible. So that injection right now in the nationwide, that injection can be pretty heavy, maybe 25-30% injection of the purchase price, right? That said, we do have an SBA program that does provide for a lower injection. That could be as little as 10%. Which provides more opportunity for borrowers to get into a property. And really, they're looking to expand, to grow, or to acquire another business. An SBA loan, which is a government-backed financing opportunity, can really provide that extra consideration to get into a property.
Well, and Utah still believes in small business.
100%.
I know a lot of small business owners, and they're amazing people, and they put their whole heart and soul into their business, which I really love. At Osmond Designs, I know how hard I work. I know about years and years of blood, sweat, and tears, and I really love to shop local because I love to support those businesses. And the entrepreneur spirit is still alive and thriving, I feel like, here in Utah. There's a lot of local business growth. There's retail and restaurant development. I feel like we're all going out to dinner more than ever.
Sure.
It's casual. It's a very social thing.
Right.
And we're busy and we're tired and we don't want to make meals all the time.
Understood. Totally
Maybe it's my time of life too. My kids are finally grown and I'm out of,
Heather's celebrating nonstop.
I'm celebrating.
We've got some opportunity
It's party
here.
time over here.
So Dave, you mentioned SBA loans, which are so critical to startup businesses, right? And I've been through the process. It is withering. It is grueling to try and get an SBA loan. I want to ask you in the next segment about how Mountain America helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. I would love to focus on that.
You're listening to the KSL Real Estate Show. Today we have Mountain America Credit Union, Dave Hillyard, Director of Business Lending Credit, on the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using Sola laser technology. The Sola laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
Progressive knows you could have easily taken the freeway, but you took the scenic route to see a waterfall and an oddly busy boiled peanut stand. Discovering the unexpected is exactly why you bought an RV, so protect it with a bundle from Progressive. Because although you may be 3 hours behind schedule, you're 6 jars of jam richer and possibly enrolled in a butter-churning workshop. Switch to Progressive and protect your RV, boat, or motorcycle by bundling with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
I'm married with 2 kids.
I'm a veteran. I own my own business.
I'm a retired school teacher.
And
I've had thoughts of suicide.
But, thankfully,
my granddaughter made a point of checking in on me.
Spencer noticed when I was distancing myself.
One of my buddies, he was worried about me.
Having someone
when I wasn't myself.
When I need it most.
Help me live on.
Live on.
Live on.
Connection can prevent suicide. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
Introducing the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. It's the largest, fastest fiber-powered network for small business, gig speeds with equipment and security included, and a 5-year price lock. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Switch today. Get started for $60 a month for 12 months when you add an advanced solution to a qualifying internet package. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Requires 300 megabits per second internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and auto pay with bank account required. Taxes and fees extra.
Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm going to give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Welcome to the KSL Real Estate Show. Hear updates on the national and local Utah real estate markets. We cover residential and commercial properties. Plus, get inspiring ideas to make your house a home from our sponsor, Osmond Designs. Here's Heather Osmond and Jeff Caplan on KSL News Radio.
Welcome back to the KSL Real Estate Show. We're glad you're listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem.
Yes, they are. And I love furniture and interior design, but I have to tell you, I love money just as much, right? At Mount America Credit Union is on the show with us. We have Dave Hillyard, Director of Business Lending and Credit. When I first had the idea to start Osmond Designs, I just had a great idea, I thought, but I didn't have the money to back it up. And I actually had to go through the process of getting an SBA loan. It was something I didn't know a whole lot about. My parents owned a bed and breakfast, and they did get an SBA loan back in the day, so they knew a little bit, but things change. In the previous segment, Jeff had asked a great question.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, and how do you get it?
Yeah. So, great question. I'll just start by saying the SBA program is designed to help small businesses. That is the entire purpose. It is a government-supported, government-backed loan program that has different loan products, and Mountain America offers the majority of those products that SBA supports. And again, it's small business owners are the lifeblood of the economy, of the nation, and specifically Utah. And Utah is very business friendly. And so it's a great, it makes for a great experience in the sense that there are lending opportunities and ways to make that easy for potential borrowers.
Dave, the money is out there to be had from the government. I experienced an SBA loan as well, got it, but proctologists are less invasive. I have to be honest. My bald spot, you see it right across from me. That's because I went through the SBA process, so I have to ask, how does Mountain America help a business along?
That is a great question, and I can fully understand where you are coming from. I have not acquired one myself. However, we do help members through that exact process. So as you can appreciate, with respect to a government-supported, government-backed loan program, there's going to be more paperwork. There's going to be more documentation that's needed, largely to just ensure that those funds, if we hark back to the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP loans during the COVID pandemic, there was a lot of documentation that was needed there as well. And as we consider government-supported loan programs, there is an expectation to ensure that those funds are being used properly. That does come with, to your point, a lot more paperwork and documentation.
Of paperwork, yeah.
But I do appreciate that. I do want to make sure that it's being used properly.
Of course.
But it is a little more paperwork, let's be honest.
Cumbersome.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, cumbersome.
Again, it's just to prevent against fraud and just ensure that those funds are being used wisely and correctly where they are government-supported programs. So all said, Mountain America is and has been recognized as a top SBA lender in the state of Utah for years. And there are a lot of financial institutions in the Utah market. We are proud to be one of those that is top in the industry, a number one lender of SBA loans. There are various loan programs. The 7A program, which provides for a guarantee to the lender up to a certain amount. There's the 504 program, which provides for the lender to take 50%, and another lender that is the CDC, which there are a couple in the state of Utah or throughout the nation, that would take 40%, and then the borrower would come up with 10%. So there's various structures that provide for the lender to take a little bit more risk than they would on a conventional basis because the government will provide that extra guarantee or support that loan if there is a repayment problem. So with respect to SBA loans, yes, it is a little bit more cumbersome, but where the proceeds are government supported, there is an expectation to dot the I's, cross the T's, and then do that again. And Mountain America has really leaned into the SBA program because we know business owners have needs, and we want to help facilitate those. So we try to make it as easy as possible. We have very experienced loan officers that can guide you through that process and really understand which loan product is best for that business owner. And we try to make it as seamless as possible, as dynamic as possible, so that it's just these documents are uploaded once and you can move on to managing that business, which business owners do really well.
Well, and a lot of us are so excited to run our business. We don't want to waste and spend a lot of time in the loan process. And
Sure.
I really appreciate that you have people to help hold your hand and walk you through that process. Here's a question for you. What are the biggest mistakes that people make with their credit before buying a home or a business or refinancing or even getting a car?
Yeah, great question. Number one response to that would be just understanding your utilization. So it's okay to have credit. That's what helps a business or an individual grow or develop or have more financial capacity. But it is imperative to ensure that those monthly payments are made timely. That will ruin credit faster than anything else. Also be very well aware of any major purchases, and is that the right facility? Is a credit card the right thing to be putting that debt that purchase on?
Well, and a lot of people buy a new home and then they think, I need a new car too. So they buy a new car before they buy the home, which ruins their ability to purchase a new home.
Correct.
But you don't think about it.
The bigger purchases you want to lead with, right? And then understand your capacity after the fact, right? Credit card debt it can be a challenge, right? And at Mountain America, we look to find opportunities to consolidate that where maybe we got a little out of bounds, a little heavy spending. Let's look at ways to consolidate that debt as well. And then again, there are different credit card opportunities out there. Just understand which ones have the highest the highest interest rate, and where you can consolidate that into one loan with a lower rate. That will provide a better opportunity for you at the end of the day.
You know, a lot of people lurch toward points and reward deals when they go for a credit card. What are the highest interest rates that you see out there in the world on credit cards right now?
Yeah, it's not uncommon to see credit cards over 20%.
And that's insane.
That is
you can't
wild.
pay that down.
No.
Most normal people, are going to have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
So when you consolidate, how does that work?
So I would encourage an individual that has that question, great question, go into a branch, give Mountain America a call, and give us an opportunity to look at your financial situation. And while credit can be a little bit stressful, please just have that conversation. Be open and honest and tell Mountain America, the representative, where your financial condition is currently and what you would like to address and where you want to be, right? Explain that vision. And we can look at what credit card debt is out there. Maybe there's equity in your home. That's an easy way to consolidate the debt and put it at a lower interest rate facility, right? I'd also look at your various credit card limits, and you do not want to be above 40% utilization rate. That will drive your credit down if you are high utilization rate of your total limit. So please, Mountain America, that is what we do. We look for ways to provide rescue opportunities for those that have felt, oh, shoot, I'm a little out of bounds here on my credit. I need to get back to the basics, and we can help look at that and consolidate that, or just find ways to put you on a budgetary plan so that you can so you can be in a better financial position in short term and the long term.
I remember when I wanted to purchase my first home, and we were talking about credit scores and all of those things, and I had a high credit score. I didn't have any debt, but in that conversation, I remember thinking, well, I just need to cancel all my credit cards. That is going to help my credit score. And I didn't realize that that was not a good plan.
Yeah. Not a great plan. Keep your credit cards open. If there's no balance, that's fine. But it does show credit history, right, where you have a credit card that's been open for 20 years. If you're not utilizing it anymore, that's okay. Don't close it, though. Keep it open. That shows credit history. That shows your credit payment history, and that can help support a higher credit score. So utilization, but above all, ensure that you're making your monthly payments. And if you start getting into some trouble there, please reach out to your financial institution. We would hope that Mountain America could be in that conversation.
I think that's amazing. And now being a mom, I'm all about, that Costco card. You get the 3%. I love a good Delta Amex card. Get those miles, get some free flights. And there's always ads coming my way saying, open this one. And you get an additional 75,000 miles. And, that's 3 flights to Vegas. And there's some really great incentives. And we can all be caught in some of those games if we're not careful.
That's correct. Best practice, you need to be very vigilant in tracking which ones expire at what point, right? There's opportunity there, but there's also risk. If you are not vigilant in maintaining those deadlines or those transfers or what they may be, you can get out of bounds really quickly.
There are people, though, who bounce from credit card to credit card, reaping the rewards of all these initial benefits that they throw at you. 30,000 points, get $500 off if you spend, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on. It is a full-time job, and they're making decent money doing this. But if you're not going to do it as a full-time job, you're going to end up deep in the hole.
That is exactly right. And just consider the streaming services, right? You've got Netflix, you've got Hulu. But if you're not managing those correctly, you all of a sudden just realize, wow, I am paying a lot in different streaming services, and I might not even be using all of them. So just like you would with those, be very aware when you sign up for a credit card and those rewards that they might have an introductory offer. They might be attractive rewards. Just be mindful of what those conditions are. And if you're doing it correctly, they can be lucrative. But on the other hand, if you're not vigilant with them, you do need to be aware and just be mindful of that. Have a system in place to make sure that you do stay on top of those trial runs, and when they end, you do want to circle back and make sure you address them appropriately.
Another thing I love about Mountain America Credit Union is your innovation. And just recently, you were recognized nationally for innovation and digital solutions. Well done, Mountain America
Awesome.
Credit Union.
Yeah.
Love supporting you and our local businesses in the state of Utah. You're listening to the KSL Real Estate Show. I'm Heather Osmond, owner of Osmond Designs Furniture and Interior Design Stores. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I drive my bus in a busy city. That's why road safety is so important to me. I know that I must slow down and be extra careful when I make a wide turn. Buses need more room than cars. Everyone can help keep our roads safe. Next time you're driving, remember to give buses plenty of time and space to finish turning before driving ahead. Let's all plan to share the road safely. Learn how at www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
I sold my car in Carvana last night.
Well, that's cool.
No, you don't understand. It went perfectly. Real offer, down to the penny. They're picking it up tomorrow. Nothing went wrong.
So, what's the problem?
That is the problem. Nothing in my life goes as smoothly. I'm waiting for the catch.
Maybe there's no catch.
That's exactly what a catch would want me to think.
Wow, you need to relax.
I need to knock on wood. Do we have wood? Is this table wood?
I think it's laminate.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's close enough.
Car selling without a catch. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Tired of overpaying with DirecTV? Dish offers a reliable low price every month without surprises. Get the TV you love and start watching live sports, news, and the latest movies, plus your favorite streaming apps, all in one place. Switch to Dish today and lock in the lowest price in satellite TV, starting at $89.99 a month with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 888-ADD-DISH or visit dish.com today.
Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using solar laser technology. The solar laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
Hiring isn't just filling a role. It's about finding people who can drive results. Indeed Sponsored Jobs helps you match with the right candidates faster. Target candidates by skills, certifications, or location. Join the 3.3 million employers worldwide that use Indeed to connect with quality talent that fits their needs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Do it the right way with Indeed.
We're back with the KSL Real Estate Show, sponsored by Osmond Designs on KSL News Radio.
Welcome back to the KSL Real Estate Show. Thanks for listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem.
Yes, they are. And it is Mother's Day tomorrow. Another shout out. Go buy your sweet mom a gift, whether it be your sister, your mom, your wife. They deserve it. Women work very, very hard, and they love being celebrated. So there you go. Come to Osmond Designs. We'd love to help you. We've had an amazing conversation today with Mountain America Credit Union. We have Dave Hillyard He's the Director of Business Lending Credit on the show with us. And we've been discussing real estate, lending, the economy, and financial wellness. But I believe that business is mainly about relationships. What does Mountain America Credit Union do? In addition to having all of these branches, hundreds of, or at least 100 plus branches across the Wasatch Front, how do you foster those personal relationships?
Yeah, really great question. Mountain America's focus, again, is on the member. We do not have shareholders. Our members are our shareholders. So when we make decisions, we keep them in mind. And we have leaned into the brick and mortar experience because we want members to come in and have a conversation. I don't want to take anything away from our online and mobile experience. It's a top shelf experience. However, as we are moving into this digital age, that relationship experience cannot totally be replicated via online or on a mobile experience. So my suggestion would be, as you are, as a business owner or an individual, a family, whatever it is, make sure that you are creating and enhancing relationships specifically in person where possible. And that's what Mountain America provides with these various branches throughout our footprint along the Wasatch Front. Opportunities to have a conversation, bring a financial situation or a need or a vision or a dream, and help us create a roadmap for you to get to that point. It's important, just like as we're talking about businesses growing, to have a good lender that you can trust, that you can get feedback on quickly and follow up. Similarly, you want to have a good bookkeeper or accountant that can really paint the picture for what your reality is and where you want to be. A lender is going to want to look at your books and just make sure that the profit and loss statements and the balance sheets all are moving in the right direction, and that will help support the growth. So to know where you are, you need to know the numbers, and you want to understand that for going forward. So that relationship needs to be driven in person where possible as you continue to grow your business, and Mountain America provides that one-on-one experience, and that's our purpose. That is exactly what our purpose is.
There's a quote that says, "Do what you do best and sub out the rest." I am not a financial genius, but I will tell you I am smart enough to hire the right people to help me. And it's okay that you don't know everything about financial literacy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't either. A lot of it is trial and error. And when you're dealing with a lot of money, you don't need to make those mistakes because you have a resource like Mountain America Credit Union to help you. You have family values there at Mountain America Credit Union. You support local communities, and your team is incredible there. And I think you are excelling in the relationship department. You have over 100 locations.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do not currently have an account at Mountain America Credit Union, or you do not have your person, your friend at Mountain America Credit Union, please go find someone, one of these locations, and find someone that cares about you, that you will know their name and they know yours. And I think you're going to have a great experience. Last but not least, I just want to mention that at the end of the day, real estate is never about the houses. It's about the families. It's about security. It's about building memories and creating a future. You can purchase a home through getting loans and money through Mountain America Credit Union. And whether it's financing your first home, helping a small business grow, or designing a beautiful space where your family gathers together, those things matter. So thank you, Mountain America Credit Union, for being on our show today and the incredible work you do all across Utah and throughout the Wasatch Front. From all of us at Osmond Designs, we want to wish every mother out there a beautiful and meaningful Mother's Day. How do people find you one last time? Dave Hillyard, Director of Business Lending Credit at Mountain America Credit Union.
Please stop by a branch. You'll see us on most corners here along the Wasatch Front. Of course, MACU.com as well.
Mountain America is known for being innovative, and you do have all of the online. For all you techie people, you can do that.
That's
but
correct.
For people like me that want to go in, please stop by those locations. Thank you for joining us on the show today. We'll be back next week.
Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using solar laser technology. The solar laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you find space for your 3 desk drinks. Why do you have 3? And while we can't help you find the perfect volume for your presentation video, LinkedIn can help you find the perfect audience for your business. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
Introducing the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. It's the largest, fastest fiber-powered network for small business. Gig speeds with equipment and security included, and a 5-year price lock. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Switch today. Get started for $60 a month for 12 months when you add an advanced solution to a qualifying internet package. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Requires 300 megabits per second internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and auto pay with bank account required. Taxes and fees extra.
Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm going to give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Trading at Schwab is now powered by Ameritrade, bringing you an expanding library of education with even more ways to sharpen your trading skills. Access new online courses, insightful webcasts, articles, engaging videos, and more, all curated just for traders. Plus, guided learning paths with content designed to fit your unique interests. No sifting to find exactly what you need, so you can spend your time learning to trade brilliantly. Learn more at schwab.com/trading.
Meet your new dentist, Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh. Dr. Hadfield is different than almost all dentists. He's one of the leading dentists in America using solar laser technology. The solar laser offers a more comfortable dental procedure using light energy and a very narrow focused beam. This means in most cases, no drills, no shots or numbing are needed. It's a much more comfortable dental experience for your family. Make Dr. Hadfield in Lehigh your dentist. Check it out at hadfielddentalcare.com.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is good for more than just your smile. Many people don't know that the bacteria that causes gum disease can spread to other parts of the body, increasing your risk of high blood sugar levels, heart disease, or even Alzheimer's disease. Help lower your risk and keep your smile healthy with proper brushing, flossing, and regular dental visits. A healthy smile means a healthier you. We can help you get there. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
If you work in university maintenance, Grainger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Grainger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more, and all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, visit Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.